Yeah, here. We're gonna wait a few people for them to join. Okay, so anybody that's tuning in right now. Okay, so anybody tuning in, we are now live. We have a enhanced risk across Kansas and Oklahoma, and we also have a slight risk that I don't know is we also the enhanced risk is tornado and is tornado it's basically all hazards today. We have a 45% sig level 1 hail risk. So you might see some hail up to 2 inches in diameter. And it's gonna be numerous. It's 45% today, so it's gonna be numerous. So anybody across Wichita and anywhere in the Wichita area, you will probably see some hail up to 2 inches in diameter. The severe weather event has already started. I do not want to see you. No, I don't want to see you. I need to go to over here. So we already have it started. We have several tornado warnings, which is over Newtown and which is north of Wichita. Another tornado warning which has a hook on it. If I could control my mouse. New count, which is new. Can't see. About 15 miles east of Council Grove, Kansas, and is moving towards Wilmington and Burlingame, Kansas. And we also have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning for Topeka, Kansas. 70 miles per hour winds are included with this storm. Line of thunderstorm. We also have another tornado warning near Bedford, Iowa. It is still radar indicated. We do not know if it's on the ground or not. Has decent rotation with it. Anybody in Sharpsburg, Leonex needs to be taking shelter. We got a new tornado warning for the following counties: Osage and Lee in east central Kansas. It is radar indicated a tornado is possible this storm. What radar indicated means? It means that a rotation there has been spotted on radar, but not has yet been confirmed. In Osage City, Berkeley, Leadon, signs should be going off in your area. You should be getting to shelter, or at least getting ready to take shelter. Council Grove, Dunlap, you are in the clear. The primary storm has moved out of the area, but please still be aware for some large hail and maybe some gusty winds. Des Moines, there's some regular SVR, like 60 miles per hour, 1 inch hail. Up here is just a... Oh, this has tornado possible with it. I could definitely see some rotation near Boone, Iowa. As we go on tonight and do tomorrow morning with this line of thunderstorms and this line of storms and some scattered supercells, we'll be moving to the east, and weather risk has been issued for tomorrow. The primary risk for today is for 45% chance of hail in Wichita. And, excuse the noise, that's my chickens. And we're gonna have a 30% risk for 30% level 1 hatch for wind. Tulsa, Wichita, Kansas City, and you could have some wind up to 70 miles per hour. Tornado risk, it is a localized 10% risk. It is a hatched 10% risk, so you could see a couple tornadoes expected today, with tornadoes up to EF2 strength possible. We have a new tornado warning. How did I even notice this? We have a new tornado warning. Holy crap, that's some strong rotation. PDX tornado warning. PDX tornado warning. For K County, northern Oklahoma. There is a rotation area. There's a rotation correlation coefficient drop. Sumter, Bremen, Packham, you're in the target. You should be getting sheltered now. You should already be in shelter. A tornado warning has been issued for this area moments ago and is about to expire. This has a hook echo on it, meaning it has good inflow. Meaning this rotation is pretty strong. We have multiple storm chasers on the storm. And we have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Topeka, Lawrence. 70 is considerable. Jefferson, Shawnee, Douglas, Osage, and Jackson County in Kansas. 70 miles per hour. Still radar indicated. How did you get out? How did you get out? You need to go back in your little cage. But that's not really a worry now. Oh, I have another severe thunderstorm warning over here. That's just old. Speaking of what I'm getting back to, I'm trying to get back to this. Okay. A big severe weather risk today. We have several severe thunderstorm watches across the northern sector and tornado watches in the southern sector of the severe weather risk. And today ain't just the main target area. Tomorrow we have a marginal risk across Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and a localized marginal risk for Ohio, extreme southern parts of Michigan and Indiana. And this here is wind and hail driven. It's wind and hail driven, and a couple tornadoes are possible tomorrow. And day three, we have basically the same thing that's gonna be happening today, but it's gonna be more Oklahoma wise. Oklahoma, Kansas, and I have such bad memory. Arkansas. What's that? Tornado warning has been continued and has just been expired. Uh-oh. What's this? A localized. Uh-oh. What is this for? What is this for? I don't know. There's no storms over there, so what's that for? If only there needs to be an MD for this storm. A localized MD for this storm. We'll be switching our focus to this storm, because it is a PDS. Anybody in this warning polygon, no matter where you are, in the warning polygon, you should be taking shelter now. Even if you're not in the path of this tornado, you could expect winds up to 70 miles per hour, which is, I don't really know because it doesn't say. 60 to 70 miles per hour, and hail of the baseball size. The new tornado warning is about to expire. A new one is probably about to be issued. There's several areas of rotation. That's like contamination up there, but that might be rotation. This is probably what it got warned for. Several areas of rotation. Weak areas. Several weak areas. Up here, a new severe thunderstorm warning that's one I talked about earlier. It is still radar indicated, but the rotation is starting to tighten up a little bit. Osage City and extremely rural areas of Osage and Leon counties need to be taken shelter. Tornadoes ain't the main risk today. Large hail and damaging straight line winds are possible today. This tornado warning is about to expire. They might issue another one, I don't know. I'll probably be going live again tomorrow. We have multiple storm chases on the storm. It is still PDS. And that tornado warning is expired. This here, we have an extremely tight rotation with a storm. It has gotten stronger. This here is probably either inflow or that could be the RFD. This could be inflow or the RFD, or that could be the actual rotation. Yeah, that's inflow. That's inflow. Donut hole. We have a donut hole. That is what we're seeing right there. Bremen, this is going right for you. You should be sheltering right now. You should be in shelter right now. And make sure you stay in place. Go on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Go into most interior room on lowest floor of a sturdy building. If you have a basement, go inside your basement. If you are in a car, pull over. If you have a safe shelter nearby, go to a safe shelter. It is not safe to be inside your car. You should pull over. Do not seek shelter under highway overpasses. Pull over on the side of the road and go in a low-lying area and protect yourself from flying debris. And the severe thunderstorm warning has been continued. It is now no longer a destructive severe thunderstorm warning for hail. The reflectivity needs to update. Oh, yeah, and this storm has been issued, this PDS, and it is still keeping its strength. Tornado warning part has just been oh, new one right here near Des Moines. We have a new tornado warning, a new developing area of rotation south of Des Moines. What is that town name? What's that town name? Okay. Jokes aside, we need to Madison, Dallas, and Warren County in central Iowa. Well, area of rotation is starting to tighten up and 21 has been issued. This will be going towards Norwalk, West Des Moines, and Des Moines International Airport in the next hour. On this tornado warning, There's rotation right here. It's like so close to the radar site, it gets contaminated. I just want to turn some things off actually to make this a little bit simple for the average viewer. There we go. Like it's a 10% tornado risk, so it's a 10% sig level 1 tornado risk. Still has tight rotation with it. Bremen, this tornado is right on top of you right now, and it's still PDS. It is still PDS in this rotation. It is still strong. Anybody in Bremen is about to get a direct hit from this tornado. Anybody in Bremen, you should be seeking shelter on the lowest floor of an interior room, in a basement, or pulled over on the side of the road in a low-lying area, or in a safe room of any kind. Do not be seeking shelter under highway overpasses. Do not try to outrun this tornado. If you're on State Route 177, or Highway 177, I don't know, you need to be pulling off the side of the road and taking shelter in a strong building or in a low-lying area and cover your head. You need to make sure you're in a strong, low level, lowest floor on the sturdy building. Make sure you are in an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Anybody chatted yet? No. Alright. So yeah, if you're tuning in, we have a strong tornado on the ground here in northern Oklahoma. It's for northwestern K County in northern Oklahoma. If you're on the path of this tornado, you need to be seeking shelter right now. In a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. It's probably in downtown right now. It's entering downtown. It's a really small city. God, I hope everybody's in this that's safe. We have another storm right here that's going. Let's check on a couple more of these tornado warnings. This here, Osage and Leon County in Kansas. And we got another tornado warning. What is Wichita doing? It is now observed. Cigarette County, Harvey, Chase, Butler, Marion, and Greenwood County in Kansas. A tornado producing storms are located along the line, extending 14 miles south of Cottonwood Falls to near Potwin. Brief tornadoes and softball size. This is in golf ball size hail. This is weird. Wait, what? Yeah, this is weird, and I've never seen something like this before. Instead of issuing singular tornado warnings for each cell, They are issuing multiple tornado. They're issuing a singleized tornado warning for multiple cells. That's kind of smart. But this storm here, is what? Uh-oh, this radar is down. This radar is broken. Hasn't updated in like 30 minutes. That's not good. That is not good. Wichita, I thought you knew better. Oh, that's not Wichita. It's this. That radar site is broken. I think it probably got knocked out, damaged by winds or something. The more, we have several tornado warnings north and south of you. Polk, Stony, Boone, Dallas County, and Central Iowa. This one, which is Van Meter, that's going left of West Des Moines, Madison and Dallas County. This one, Madison, Dallas, and Warren County. It is. This one is radar. This one here is radar indicated. This one here is radar indicated. Let's check velocity. There's a rotation, weak rotation with these storms. If you're in these tornado warnings, you should be seeking shelter. Let's go back to the storm. It is still PDS. Holy crap. Is this like some sort of slow moving tornado? Let me take coefficient. Yeah, there's some debris being kicked up. That's why it's PDS. And there's a donut hole in the, I hope that's contamination. If that's not contamination, that means there's probably a large tornado on the ground. What's this? This is new. Oh. I don't know how to use that, so I'm gonna stick with regular velocity. Yeah, there's like very weak rotation there, like right there, everywhere in here. Some areas right here. Got more. Yeah, some stuff going on up there. What was that? Oh, new tornado warning. Leon County in East Central Kansas. Radar indicated. This one, did I do this one? On Osage and Leon County in East Central Kansas. Oh, chickens! I'm live here. Let me check something. Oh, did my stream break? Chickens! I'm live here. My pipe might can't pick it up, so that's fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to Waffle House with Josh. You want me to bring you back something?
Yes.
Waffle House?
Yeah. And 21 just had continued. It is radar indicated. Still radar indicated. Which I know new severe thunderstorm warning. Dude, it's a hell threat, not wind at all. There's still PDS and the rotation is thankfully starting to weaken. Thankfully. But it might re-tighten up. Who knows? We don't play any chances. Anybody in the path through storms tonight, or if you're on the tornado warning tonight, you need to get to shelter. You need to get ready. Go these lines and we going through. I'm gonna highlight some areas for y'all. Although the primary threat is probably gonna end here in a few hours, because most of the storms have already been up and out of here, out of the western part of the line. When they continue this threat, when they issue a new outlook here, probably in the next 1 or 2 hours, or maybe here soon, it's probably going to push the slight risk and enhancers further back east. And 45% is a 45% hail risk. If it was SIG level 2, like the other day, it would have been moderate risk. We got a moderate risk for severe weather across Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas because it was a 45% SIG level 2 hail risk. We also have multiple days of severe weather and going across Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We also have a fire weather risk, which that's besides the point. Slight risk, a big slight risk, a big marginal. And this tornado warning has been downgraded to radar indicated. It is no longer PDS. No longer a particularly dangerous situation. And that's besides the point. Anybody still under this tornado warning still needs to be taking shelter. Even though the rotation is dying down a lot, this tornado could tighten back up at any moment because the conditions are favorable for that. Maybe the southern or northern storm choked it out. These storms may produce tornadoes. See this thunderstorms, there's a thunderstorm forming right there, thunderstorm forming right there, thunderstorm forming right there, and this one here got severe thunderstorm one. I also have some thunderstorms forming here in Frederick, which are falls. These little storms, they will produce probably some tornadoes and wind and hail tonight across Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. But overall, the primary threat today is mainly mostly hail and wind, and tornadoes. This tornado warning got continued. This is not good. They need to fix that radar. I can't even tell exactly how strong the storm is. Yeah, there is some good rotation with it. Osage and Leon counties in Kansas, I believe. Yeah, Kansas. Des Moines, you have some action where you are. There's a tornado warning that's going to ripple down Des Moines. These thunderstorms. I know if they're going to drop tornadoes or not. They are very weak areas of rotation. But anybody in Des Moines, or around Des Moines, or anybody in the path of these thunderstorms, or in the or in these tornado warning polygons, you need to get ready or should be in shelter. You should be in your safe place. And I might also, depending on tomorrow, if the thunderstorm risk gets upgraded to an enhanced risk, I might be going live tomorrow too. Might go live tomorrow too. It just depends. There's something I hear concerning heavy rainfall. I've never seen that before. Heavy rainfall. Oh, there's an MPD. There's a mesoscale precipitation discussion. The National Weather Service could issue some weird things, I'll tell you that. But the tornado risk over here, they will probably issue another tornado warning here in the next 5 to 10 minutes. The storm. And looks like it is starting to tighten back up. It is starting to tighten back up. That's what I said. These storms have the capabilities of tightening back up. So if the tornado warning gets canceled for your area or gets downgraded, do not let your guard down. These tornadoes can re-intensify. It's not like those significant weak tornadoes that some of y'all might have. These tornadoes are dangerous, and they can change people's lives that quick. Because they can re-intensify really quick. I've seen back, and we just got another severe thunderstorm. Yeah, exactly. Look at that. If I go back to reflectivity, that storm there intensified. These storms here intensified really fast. And National Weather Service just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for that storm. They probably had to cancel this one and issue a new one. If you're in a path of storm, if you're on New Cook, what was that? So many people are using weatherwise right now. It's not good. 2,500 people are using the KVNX radar. Watch there more. I bet there's gonna be about the same amount of people. No. But this warning has been continued. It is now observed, meaning a tornado warning has been confirmed. A tornado has been confirmed by trained spotters or by law enforcement or by the public. This is one step up above the radar indicated tornado warning. So that means the tornado warning has been confirmed. Meaning the tornado has been confirmed on the ground. It doesn't seem like it because so close to the radar. There's contamination, but the rotation area is probably somewhere around this area. Somewhere around this area. Cannot fully tell. These storms, the more. Radar indicator about to expire. They probably about to issue another one, I don't know. I cannot even see the rotation area. But if I had to say, it'll probably be either right here or right here. Probably more likely like right in this area. And let me read the counties out again. Dallas and Warren. No, Madison, Dallas, and Warren counties in Iowa. This here, radar indicator about to expire. They're probably about to issue another tornado warning for these storms. Sorry. It is radar indicated. How is this radar indicated? How is it not radar confirmed? Look at that. Either that's just contamination or something. No, this okay, so it's starting to it's a pretty decent area of rotation, I'll tell you that. This tornado is probably rain wrapped, meaning it's very difficult to see, and also starting to become nighttime in these areas, starting to become dark in these areas. And nocturnal tornadoes, I have to give y'all a little thing here, I have to say. Nocturnal tornadoes, meaning tornadoes during nighttime, means nocturnal tornadoes and daytime tornadoes are basically the same thing, but nocturnal tornadoes are way more dangerous because people are sleeping at these hours, or that they are sleeping, they are doing whatever, and not paying attention to the weather like how they should. And you cannot see these tornadoes. Even if you are wide awake, let's say if you go outside, if you see a tornado warning, the signs are going off. If you're under a tornado warning and the signs are going off and it's literally nighttime, it is extremely dangerous. Do not do that. Even during the daytime, if you try to go outside and catch these tornadoes on camera. I know it might seem tempting, but it's very dangerous to do that. I did it once and I don't want to do that again. Yeah. I was going outside when, about 2 years ago, I was trying to see if I could catch this tornado because I was under a tornado warning. And I got caught in like 70 miles per hour winds and I almost got knocked off my feet. I don't want to do that again. I was very lucky that day. But nocturnal tornadoes are extremely dangerous because people cannot see them and the rotation is starting to tighten up on the storm. Again, it's probably about to be. Where is the new tornado warning? Where is the continuation? Christ. Uh-oh. Well, we have a new tornado warning up here. It is radar indicated for the following counties: Osage County in East Central Kansas. I can't. Yeah, this makes me mad. Look at this. This radar is broken. You can see the rotation right there. If I go to the same closest one, there's two areas of rotation right here, maybe another one right here. I cannot definitely tell how strong these tornadoes are because they rotate the radars down. Okay, we have another. Where this tornado got observed. This got upgraded to observed. Yep. So that means the tornado has been confirmed either by radar or by public or weather spotters. Holy. Okay, we now have another tornado warning for downtown Des Moines. It is radar indicated. Des Moines, the signs in Des Moines are probably going off right now. Everybody in downtown Des Moines, West Des Moines, Urbandale, Jackson, Ankeny, Altoona, and Norwalk should be getting to shelter now. What risk is Des Moines? In the slight risk. In the slight risk. Okay. Let me check, see if this thing had any good rotation with it. There's some rotation with it right here. Right here, I could tell. Right here. Near Boonsville. Everybody in Des Moines should be taking shelter now. You should not be outside. I know it's tempting to go outside and see what's going on. Do not do that. You should be seeking shelter on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Bathroom, interior bathrooms, closets, hallways, even storm shelters if you have one. Or if you're outside, go into the nearest strong building or go into a low-lying area. I know cities, they don't have ditches. If you are caught outside in a tornado, see this is starting to tighten up a little bit, which is not good. If you are in the path of a tornado, if you're outside and you have nowhere to go, drop down on the ground, try to find anywhere, like, drop down on the ground, cover your head. I know it may seem scary, but that could save your life if you have nowhere to go. Do not be in your vehicle. I know, some people, some old YouTube videos might say it's safe to be in your vehicle during a tornado. No, they are very dangerous because the windows could bust in, the wind could go under the vehicle and lift it and roll it. That's why mobile homes are extremely dangerous during these tornado events, because even straight line wind events like the derecho event that happened in Illinois, Iowa, Wisconsin, about 2 years ago, mobile homes got lifted and rolled. Was it not from a tornado, by the straight line winds? Because treat mobile homes and vehicles the same way. They're not the same thing, but they act the same during tornado warnings, because tornadoes or significant straight line winds, winds could go under the vehicle or the mobile home, lift it and throw it. That's why mobile homes could only survive maybe an EF1 or EF2 tornado at bare max. So if you're in a tornado warning, if you are in any of these events today, tomorrow that gets upgraded to an enhanced, Saturday, I don't know what risk this is gonna be. Maybe tornadoes, maybe hail, but the probabilistic is a hatch level 1. But we do not know exactly the primary risk. But I have a not to fearmonger, but I've been fooling with the Storm Prediction Center for years. And if I see a day 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, 30%, there is a good chance it could be upgraded to moderate risk. That happened to me back in March 15th of 2025. I was put under a 30%. I was put on a 30% significant severe on day 5, on day 6, and day 5. And on day 3, I was put under a moderate risk. And I knew day 3, moderate risks are extremely rare. They've only been issued like 1 or 2 times when the new outlooks came out. The enhanced marginal, which was introduced, I think, in 2014 or 2015. It only happened 1 or 2 times, like 2 to 3 times. It was extremely rare. Moderate risks only happen a few times per year. We seen one the other day in Oklahoma. But that's besides the point. We got a new tornado warning. It is radar indicator again. The rotation has a pretty big area of rotation. Northern Clay County, Northern Clay County, Northern Oklahoma. What's that? A new tornado warning. This tornado warning, I need to keep an eye on Des Moines. Primary eye is on Des Moines. Yep, we have rotation right here. It's very weak. No correlation coefficient. This is part of the area of rotation right here. And a quick meteorology lesson. Green, if you go in velocity, green means it's going towards the radar, and red means it's going away from the radar. And there's a rotation right there. Storm relative velocity helps with their finding areas of rotation, meaning the area of rotation is in this general area. This here is area of rotation right here. There's also a good amount of wind with this storm too. See, this is going away from the radar. This is going towards the radar, and this is going away from the radar. And that's why I wanted the jet continued. It just got cancelled. I'm pretty sure. This storm. Oh god, yeah, there's some rotation right here for Osage County in Kansas. Oh, there's good winds with this. Look at this. It's probably some areas of rotation. I'm gonna see. Go on storm relative velocity. Yeah, so these is probably the, look at that right there. I don't know if that's rotation. Maybe, I don't know. Look at this. Holy crap. Oh, wow. Regular velocity. Can you switch to regular velocity? A lot of people use weather-wise. That's why it's so it loads so slow. Not really a difference. This probably might be upgraded to maybe radar indicated PDS. I don't know. Might cut off the stream here soon. I don't know. Oh god. But oh yeah, this guy can upgrade it to considerable. Yeah, that's some good win with it. But I might be going live tomorrow or something. Or maybe later, but I'm tired. But if a new PDS or something significant gets issued, like a destructive surveillance warning, I'll probably hop back on. SPS is like 1,000 storm, 1,000 special weather statements. Oh well, I guess I'm gonna head up and cut the stream off for right now. If the National Weather Service decides to do something funny, like issue a PDS tornado warning, or may hopefully not a tornado emergency, which hope will probably not be issued. But I'll hop back on. But I will more than likely be on tomorrow if the slight risk gets upgraded to an enhanced risk. I'll more than likely probably be on later this evening, probably around 9-10 o'clock. And probably stay on for about 1 or 2 hours. I don't know. but I will 100% be on Sunday and Monday. It just depends. Saturday is an enhanced risk. Yes, I'm gonna be on for that. And I'll be on for Sunday and Monday. And Tuesday is also a possibility. Because it says predictability is too low. Predictability is too low. Predictability is too low. So there's a chance of severe weather, but it's too low to predict it. But overall, I guess I'm gonna head out for tonight. Or maybe I'll head out for a while. Maybe for tonight. Something fun. If the Storm Prediction Center or the National Weather Service decide to do something funny, I'll hop back on. If you're in Des Moines or anywhere in this highlighted area, you should be prepared for some significant, or even in the marginal risk, which is the green area. You might get some severe weather tonight. But I will be on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Since on Saturday, I probably won't be doing much at all. Because it's a special day for me, but, it's a Sabbath on Sundays. I mean, not Sunday. Saturday, so I'm not going to be really doing much on Saturday. So I'm probably be on all day Saturday for that event. It just depends on what happens. If it gets downgraded or upgraded, that just depends on if one of these days gets upgraded to a moderate risk Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, I will be on 100% tracking severe weather. Because that's what I want to do. I wasn't on the moderate risk a few days ago because I was just too busy that day. But I'll be on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. This is Harrison County WX signing off.